afternoon. It's a pleasure this afternoon to be joined by Dr. Monique Charles, a sociologist and an authority on grime and politics. Monique, you describe yourself as brainy, brawny and beautiful, which is such a great image to build for yourself. Can you tell me a bit more about where this started and why you brand yourself like this?
Okay, I say, hey everybody, my name is Dr. Monique Charles, you're brainy, brawny, beautiful black academic. And I say that because I'm brainy, I hope. I'm brawny because I like to work out as part of my lifestyle. And beautiful because I like to think I'm a beautiful person, but also that I don't look like what one would expect an academic to look like. So it's kind of a bit of a play on that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I might walk into places and if they see anything with doctor on, there's a moment of confusion.
Expecting the tweed and the elbow patches.
Yeah, I'm working on the elbow patches, but not quite the tweed yet. But yeah, so yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to, I suppose, get people to think about academia in a different way. Yeah.
Your PhD thesis was entitled Hallowed Be Thy Grime. Where did the inspiration for this come from and what does the thesis actually talk about?
Okay, so Hallowed Be Thy Grime was a spin on the Our Father, hallowed be thy name. And it was, the inspiration came from quite a few things actually. So it came from the fact that there was no academic research on grime. Also the fact that I was interested in looking at British music because there really wasn't any. And when I was growing up, I liked jungle, garage, grimy garage, amongst other genres, but British music, there wasn't anything. So I wanted to make a contribution there. I wanted to place it in its family tree. I wanted to look at the role of technology in helping this thriving scene, how it came to be. I wanted to look at race, class and gender in the scene as well, partly because politicians were just saying it's all, responsible for all of the stabbings and all the stuff, and I thought actually there's lots of things going on here, so I wanted to look at it that way. And also I've always been fascinated with music and religion or spirituality, that kind of connection. And at the time I was doing my masters before the PhD, there was a lot of talk about Illuminati and stuff, and I thought I don't know, they were just interested, so I kind of explored all of those things in the PhD.
Music and politics might seem like pretty polar opposites. How important do you think the combination is?
I think it is important, and I think music and politics has a relationship that spans decades, if not more. As my master's was a political science. I suppose the subject was political science, so I see a lot of the personal as political anyway. But if we think about music, there's music for civil rights. There's Marvin Gaye sang What's Going On in response to like the Vietnam War and stuff like that. Jimi Hendrix played the Star Spangled Banner at, I can't remember the name, Woodstock Festival. Was it Woodstock? I can't remember now. But lots of political stuff. Punk was political. It was kind of anti-capitalist rebellion. Yeah. So there's always kind of been this kind of connection with young people wanting to articulate and express themselves, whether it is against authority or the establishment, or whether it's just because they're bored and they want to be creative. There's always been a relationship there for me. I've always seen it. So I didn't see it as polar opposites, really.
Yeah. I'm sure you're an absolute inspiration to so many music students out there. So what's the best piece of advice you can give to our students who hope to enter the industry? Okay.
I'd say what my dad said to me: study what you love. Study what you love, and there's nothing wrong with, if you're interested in academia, becoming an academic, there's nothing wrong with finding or researching things that you're passionate about, that you're interested in, that don't necessarily seem posh or, the traditional things. You can be that maverick, you can be that kind of, stick it to them and go and, go and research something that you're really interested and passionate about. Because in years to come, somebody will read it and appreciate it and think, oh, wow, Granddad did that, or Grandma did, that sort of thing. So I think it's important to study what you love. And there's always, especially as a sociologist, there's always a sociological angle to almost anything. So go for it.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to find out more about Dr. Monique's work, then visit her website www.drmoniquecharles.com, or for more information about the University of Gloucestershire Media Festival, visit www.uogmediafest.com. Thank you so much for watching.